Okay, here's the video for my 1992 Plymouth Laser. It's got Mitsubishi drivetrain. Back in 1992, Mitsubishi had a line of the Eagle Talon, the Mitsubishi Eclipse, and this one, the Plymouth Laser. I bought it brand new off the North Seattle Chrysler showroom floor, actually from my brother in 1992, so I'm the only owner. And I can say that it's got a little wear and tear on it. That's why I'm doing this video. Don't need to have people come out here and look at it and say, this isn't for me, because pictures and details, it just doesn't cut it. So I'm gonna get up here a little closer. It's a little windy out here. Hopefully you can, the wind doesn't bother. If the wind's bad, then I just won't post it. But as you can see, the body's pretty straight. The only thing is it's gonna need to be painted, because it's just got oxidation in right there, because it's 20 years old. So, and I've had to replace these door handles several times, because the way they work, you lift up on them and they just wear out, they break on the hinge. And so that one I've replaced. You know, there's a little ding down there. Come around to the back. I mean, it's pretty straight for a 20-year-old car. More wear and tear there, and then just right down in here, there's a little bit of probably gonna need a little bit of body work right there. You can see that or not. Tires are okay. The rims, I put custom rims on there, but they could probably be taken off and sandblasted and just repainted. I don't know, rather than buying new ones for it. Still got all the original brakes on it. It's probably, you know, I would do the brakes on it myself. I haven't driven this out on the highway, other than driving it down here to Badger Canyon 3 years ago. I haven't driven it. I mean, I just got it running. It's got some damage right there. That's where I've had to break into it a couple times, because I locked the keys in there and I was stupid. It's got the 2-liter turbo intercooler, all-wheel drive, turbo, 195 horse. It had some good balls in its day. I really don't know what it'll do out on the highway right now. Let's see, it's got 162,000 miles on it. What it's gonna need is a slave unit for the clutch. And it's okay, but you can't shift real fast on it. You gotta hold that clutch in just for a second. So I took it to the transmission shop, and there's just a little unit that attaches on the transfer, or the transmission. You get to it real easy. I've seen it, and it just needs to be replaced. It's got a new head on it. Chrysler sent me a brand new head on a recall a few years ago. They had the timing belt break on it, but timing belt was under recall, and so I just convinced them basically to give me a new one, and Luscovar installed it. One thing with this car, the alternator, I've had to put several in it, but the alternator that's in it right now has a lifetime warranty on it. I got to find the receipt for it. It's a Shucks. You know, you take the receipt in there, and if I don't know, if the alternator goes out again, I don't know, it may not, but they will replace it for free. You just have to install it, but it's pretty easy to get to. There's a lot of engine. It's wall-to-wall engine. I will pop the hood. I'll get to the interior in a minute. Show the engine real quick. It's kind of dirty, but I don't know why I opened that up, but it's got the dual overhead, you know, 16 valve, fuel injection, all that stuff. So, but the alternator's down in there, and you can get to it down from underneath. But where's that? And the interior's in pretty good shape. Just a couple things. Turn the stereo off. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. It's got a rip right there, and this right here just needs to be glued up, and you get a piece from the wrecking yard that holds that in place, but that's easy enough to do. Windshield wipers work. I had to rewire them. I had a friend install a alarm system on this years ago, and he drilled in the wrong spot, and he fried the wiring to it. So and then right there, this isn't the stock stereo, so we just need to get a little piece of plastic or whatever for right there to cover that up. Seats don't have any rips in them. Got a couple little stains from my daughter. She dropped a crayon or something on there. And back seat, it's all good. Got the hatchback, you can haul stuff in the back. So basically a two-seater though. Anyway, I think that's it. Good enough. One last thing, the speedometer broke. I don't, it's got 162,000 on it, but I may have put 5,000 or 6,000 miles on it afterwards, and all it is, it's really easy to access. I didn't want to spend $100 on it. It's just a little plastic gear that fits in, the cable fits into the transmission. It's pretty easy to get to. I've taken it out, and it's a plastic gear. I don't know why they make those with plastic gears, but they do. And they did. And so that piece needs to be replaced. Maybe cheaper now. This was several years ago. I really, honestly, have only driven this car maybe in the last, since about 2004, a handful of times, really, because I bought a brand new Mustang in 2005, and then I bought a Toyota after that, and I've got the work truck. So I just don't have any use for it anymore. I just need to get rid of it. But it's got a lot of history with me and a lot of sentimental value. So, but you're probably gonna have to put new plates on it. But a friend of mine borrowed it one night, and he hit a garbage can or something, he said, so he banged up the license plate. But anyway, you can tell it runs, and that's it. I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the link on the ad. So thanks for listening.